Hey guys, What If Dust Gaming here, and today I wanted to use the opportunity to show you the first Batman gameplay that I'm going to release on this channel. I haven't played Batman yet. I have played Batman quite a while. I used him a couple of times, but the problem is I'm really bad on Batman. I don't know if it's the character or if it's just about me. I've seen a lot of videos and people talk who actually said Batman is not the best jungler in the world because he has the tendency to fall off the longer the game goes. And today I want to show you my Batman build, and I want to show you some Batman gameplay that I am kind of post-recording after I have played him. So as you can see, I always start on the opposite of the Spirit Sentinel. That's my normal rotation. And here I just had the feeling that with Hayate something could be approachable, that we could kill him eventually, but that did not really go that well. So I'm back onto my rotation. First item will be the Leviathan, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly in English, but it doesn't really matter, because my Batman build is a little bit more tanky than the usual assassin, because I'm going to deep dive into towers and stuff like that, and I'm going to do that quite a lot. This game is really exciting, and I can just advise you guys to watch the full video, because you are going to see one of the worst finishes of all time in Arena of Valor history. This game is a game where we are actually able to throw down a win on the minute mark of 13 completely. So if you guys want to have some action, just skip ahead. And as I said, I'm going to tower dive a lot. So this will be the first attempt. The new character, I don't even know what she does. Like, I have to check it out. But really good outplay here. First blood for me, but actually my health isn't that large, so she can actually kill me here on the tower. And that feels pretty stupid. Like, if you do something like that, like she did a good move on walking left, and I had some problems finishing her off. And luckily I was able to do so, because otherwise that would have been a really stupid choice. Because if you are the jungler, what you want to do is actually farm up as quickly as possible. You want to be the one who is ahead in the game by at least 1 or 2 levels. That's your thing that you have to do. And of course something like that just sets you back, and that's something that you don't want to do, because you are actually the one who's leading the game in the first 13 minutes. And this is another thing that really bothers me. Like, she was so low, just one auto attack would have killed her. My frostbite wasn't up, so I was grinding my gears at this point of the game, because that was really stupid. I would love to actually kill her, kill Vera, but I wasn't able to. And here I'm going to call my guys for some assistance. I'm asking for their help, because it just makes Abyssal Dragon clear so much easier. And as you can see, because the team on the bottom pushed so well, Hayate is in a defending position. He's completely camping under tower. I just had the feeling that we will get the Abyssal Dragon without any problem. So there we go. We've got Auto in top. Really nice gameplay here. He just finishes the Wukong, and this time I'm able to tower dive without retaliation. Like, I'm really low, but it doesn't matter, because as long as you get the kill, you get some gold, and that gold is worth something like that. You shouldn't do it all the time, because if you are low, you have to go back. And as you can see, everything is up again, so I can start my rotation. So that timing was pretty okay-ish. But of course, if you are a jungler, you don't want to recall ever. Like, that's the thing that you should keep in mind. You want to farm as much as possible. In my games, what I'm don't really do is like counter farm, counter jungle in the enemy's jungle. That's something that I could definitely improve. I should do that more often. But with Batman, what the cool thing is, you have so much vision and you have so many. And that's another unlucky thing. Like I'm really pleased that I get out here alive, but I was so hyped on getting Vera here, and I was so sure that I would get her. Didn't really do that, and that's another thing. Now I have to move out because Wukong is going in. Vera's here. They're going to kill me. That was for sure. I took just too much time on waiting for the blue buff, and it was a risky gameplay, and I don't know if I would basically benefit from it. Like, I don't really have the feeling that this would go well. Good shot here from Yorm. Not much was seen from him during the game, but this was actually a really good ultimate that he landed on the enemy. So right now I'm back on track. Like, what I want to do is I want to farm up. My jungle is uncontested. There is no Wukong trying to get my farm, which is a good thing. Like, in the meantime, while I was dying and I was waiting for coming back, he could actually gone into my jungle. Like, Wukong is definitely a hero that can easily do that because he's invisible all the time, at least for a short amount, and we are on to get the Abyssal Dragon again. And as you can see, like, my thoughts is here in the middle is going on stuff. So as I have seen that Wukong was actually going in, I was pretty sure that I would be able to get everything here, and I would get the Abyssal Dragon without any problems. And this is like what you have seen is like one of the premier moves of Batman. Like, you can actually just jump in with your ult. You do loads of damage. You can even use your ult. A lot of players don't know that. If you have been caught, like if someone is revealing you, special force would be Lindis. Lindis has the ability to make things visible in brushes, and she also does it with invisible enemies. But you can still use your ult, like the timer is still on, because your ult is something that consists of two different things. One thing is you're going to be invisible, and the second thing is you have this damage output that you get from dashing into one direction. I misclicked here. I tried to stop it, but it didn't work, and this is a really easy kill. Like, I don't know what she was thinking about it. That was kamikaze. That was super suicide, and we're putting so much pressure on the middle tower that we can actually do something else. Like, I always have mixed feelings about people who camp on the towers, because what's happening is actually you are not dividing forces into different approaches. Like, you're not trying to get different objectives, but the problem is that you will actually not benefit from these actions. Good thing is that we're going to take the tower right now. Arden did a smart move here. I have to go out again. Let's just hope that they can get the tower right now. But this is really a problem. Like, people camping in front of objectives. Every single second that you're camping in front of an objective, it's not helping your team if you're not sure that you're able to get it. And the good thing is that we use the wave here to clear not one tower, but to take pressure on the second one. But while we do that, obviously we are leaving the other towers for themselves. So we have the problem that things are not summing up. Like, what you want to do usually is get different things done while the game lasts. So try to separate on as many forces and as many towers as you can, because that's actually something that's going to be beneficial for your team. And as I see that we're pushing quite a lot, and I just hope that my team makes it, I'm not supporting them. Instead, I'm going for another Abyssal Dragon, because that's going to benefit my team more than just standing there waiting for some action to pass. Unfortunately, two of our team members are dying. Lumber and Yorna down right now, but it still gives us the opportunity to get the Abyssal Dragon. I don't know if the trade 2 for 1 Abyssal Dragon is really the thing that you want to make, but instead of just wasting my time hanging around and not doing anything, I'm going in here. Like at this point I try to go for the Wukong, but I had the feeling that getting that tower just makes more, like saving that tower just makes so much more sense, and that was the reason why I went in here with my ult, killing all of the minions after I used my one, just to free up our tower, because it's going to put us in a better position if we have more towers to kind of rely on. Now I'm going for the Shield of the Lost, so my build is basically complete. Like I just need two more items, so I'm pretty far ahead in the game. I'm getting Yana, I don't know her name, like I just forgot it. And now I have to go out. Like the damage stacking from Vera and Hayate, that's not something that you can take easily, like or half-hearted. You have to go out here because it's actually going to kill you, and being killed would not make that much sense. Like I can do better things, such as farm, get some stacks on my jungle item, which is another important thing to do. Like the jungler always has the problem that he has to not only farm himself up, but to be in positions. But the more you get from the jungle item, the better it is, because you will benefit from it so much. And what I had, like my feeling about Batman was, I don't really have the feeling that he was falling down during the game. I just had the feeling that if you use his abilities a lot, you will just end up with no mana at all, and that's going to cause a problem. Because the worst situation that you can actually have is that you are low on mana and you cannot really use your items and your abilities, because that's something that your team will just know. Like you're kind of useless if you can't use your items. And going in here, pretty easy. Onslaught, I'm getting the double kill here. Now I've got the Greaves of Protection, which gives me another 1000 HP, which is a good thing. Like the more HP you have, the better it is. And we're about to clean up the mess. Like we are in a really good position. Everyone is pushing mid. We have the tower, like we're close to having a tower, and now I'm going in, and this is going to be something crucial. Like I did not think that I would have been able to kind of get all those guys and get the double kill, but with this move I open up a passage for my team to actually go in. And problem is here that Arduin is actually getting so much damage that he can't really do anything about it, and the poor Lumbur here is not able to get sufficient damage on that core. And this was like, it was one of the worst experiences that I had in Arena of Valor, because we actually had the core. Like look at that, the core, you can see a slight red bar, like a little tiny red bar there. And now what we're going to do, we're going to press the winning. Like we have been really successful in the game. Like I'm sitting on 9 kills, which is something that is sufficient. My build is already complete. Like the only thing that I need is, I think, the Blade of Eternity. And what's happening now, and that's going to cause a lot of players to cry, is we feel overconfident. We almost had the whole thing in our bag. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that kill here. Like Arden's going to get... No, I got the kill here. And I also got the Spirit Sentinel, which feels nice. Now I'm going up to Arduin. We can kill them quite easily. I've got the double kill. Now I have to be a bit careful because I'm really low on health. But what I'm always doing, if something like that happens, I try to get back into the jungle to get a bit health back from the minions. And now we have another situation where we want to try to push the win forward, but unfortunately we don't have the strength and the team to do it. That Vera kiss was really nice, and now I'm feeling like, okay, we have another opportunity, but we're all really low, and Vera just ults in. Ult is completely unreflected, like she just presses a button and then she unleashes her stuff. And what I don't really understand is why Alistair is actually getting for another tower when we have the opportunity to win the game easily under 14 minutes. And that's something that really bothered me during the game, because I just felt like if he would have contributed to our approach to get the core, we could have won the game eventually around 14 minutes, which would be a really, really nice game. Just checking the stats, I'm trying to figure out who is the most broken hero on the enemy team, like who is the one I should focus, because the one who has the most kills will have the best gear, and that should always be your target number one. Now trying to get to Wukong, and I'm going in because I just saw that Arduin is coming, and I just felt this is the perfect time, because Wukong has just been backing off to get Darkslayer as soon as possible, to give us another chance to win the game by just having the dragon with us, because the dragon actually has more range than the minions do. So we just need to push the dragon to the stupid core and everything will just be alright. So that was my intention during that fight. And now I'm even better, because I finally got the Blade of Eternity, got another kill in, which is important for my team. We need to kill as many heroes as possible on our way to the core. We struggling a bit, like we have 2 tanks, but no one is really keen on starting the fight, and I'm really, really low, so I just had the feeling like I need to pick someone that I can kill easily. I'm going in for the Azenka, because he has so much crowd control that I really wanna nail him down. And now Vera is almost dead, and this is the time where we can actually finish the game, and the triple kill of the Arduin helps a lot. And this is basically just the end of it, and I just wanted to punch the core once more, and this is game. And I think we wasted the game on minute 13 because we were just eager to finish the game. Maybe we should have backed off a little bit. Arduin should have gone out earlier, because he was prioritized by the core damage, and if he wouldn't be that much low on health, that could have been a turning point in the game. As you can see, I'm MVP. Results are not that great, like 29, 22, that's okay-ish for me. But it's the first game with Batman that I actually won in a kind of nice situation. 13-4-7, this is my build. There we go, I'm going to put it in the description. And I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. And stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, leave a like if you liked the video and enjoyed it. And stay tuned for more. Thank you.